Hey, what is up guys, my name is Rahul and in this video we'll be looking at a challenge called Easy Assembly, which was a part of reverse engineering category of the Hero CTF challenge. So it is for 40 points. It says that don't worry, this is quite easy, could be a good introduction to assembly. Actually the format is input and modified, and it was a bit mind-boggling to an extent because there were a lot of comments. So let's see. CD documents, CTF, Hero CTF. Let's open it up with Sublime Text. So if you can see here, actually there are two formats in which assembly is actually written or can be displayed. The first one is AT&T syntax and the second one is called Intel syntax. First of all, let's talk about Intel syntax. So what happens is the first one is called the destination and the second is called the source. In AT&T syntax, the first one is called the source, second is called the destination. So if I write in AT&T syntax, if I write AX and if I write 2, it means that 2 will be transferred to EAX. But if I write 2 EAX, it means that 2 will be transferred to EAX. So here we are not talking about Intel syntax, we are talking about AT&T syntax. And how can you distinguish if it is an AT&T syntax? Generally AT&T syntax will have these in front of registers it will have a percentage sign, and in front of values it will have a dollar sign. But in Intel syntax you will not have anything. So with that, let us begin. So these are just the segments. We do not care about these as of now. We do not care about this because you can see that there is a variable defined is good and it is of the type object. It's got the size of 4 bytes. We do not need this as of now. So the first thing we'll have to look is called main function. So here is the one, main function. So we do not care about these as of now because these are function prolog and we do not want these. Let's look for this. So what is happening is there is a function called get input. So it will accept the input from the user and it will call the input function now, and now this is the source, this is the destination. If once a user enters any value, it is first stored in EAX register, and with the help of move L it is storing the value in EAX to this one. So it means that -8 percentile RBP will have the value of get input. So this is our value as of now. So this is what we entered. So now let's look at this function. Now what is happening is move L. So actually this is just the representation of the entire thing that is happening over here. So this whatever these three lines represent is represented by this entire line. This is what I could make out from seeing this. So what happens is now again that variable, now again whatever we entered in this value in this register is being turned to EAX. So it is being stored in EAX. So EAX will again have our value -8 percentile EBP, sorry RBP. I should have entered RBP over here. And so EAX will have again the value is being stored in EAX. So now what happens is this is a instruction. So this instruction means that whatever I entered over here should be shifted by 2 places. So 2 bits. So what it means that this is the destination and this is the value it is being shifted as. So EAX is equal to EAX shift by 2 bytes. So whatever I entered over here it is stored in EAX, and that EAX is being shifted by 2 bits by 2 places. Now that is being stored in -4 percentile RBP. So EAX is now being stored here. Now this is represented by the variable modified for simpler understanding. So you can understand this as modified. So now that value is being compared against this value. So it means that whatever we entered over here, it is being compared against this value, and this is in hex. So it means that our value after the entire process should be this. So to get the original value, what do we do? So for example, you entered a value EAX is equal to something, and you find modified is equal to EAX right places by 2. So how do you find the original EAX? Simple. You just have to write it as modified left. Left, you have to shift it by 2 because this will nullify the entire event. So this is how we do it, because whatever was calculated by shifting it to 2 by, we have the value, and that value is this. So again, if we shift it by 2 towards the left, we'll find the original value that we actually entered, and then we'll get the flag. So it says that you can validate the flag with this. So let's check it out. Python, we know that the value was this 1337404. This was the value, and if we shift it by 2, we get this value. So what did we enter? The input variable, the original value was this. Let's copy it, let's paste it, and if I shift it by 2, we get this value, and which is being compared right over here. So the flag is hero. What is input? So hero, the first one was input. So what was the input? This is the value of input. So, and then the modified. What was the modified version? The modified version was after we shifted it by 2. So the value is 1337404. So this is the flag for the challenge, guys.